Hello, and welcome to some Cult of the Lamb with me. Right, yeah, the audio test works. Right, yeah. We're gonna do some more Cult of the Lamb. Like my last two Cult of the Lamb streams of the year, probably. We got Alice after this. And then after Alice, I have planned. So, day 63, 14 prayers. 20 houses and 16 dead. I have more houses than people. That's actually good though. Better have more houses than people. I'm gonna do a bit of lore dumping today. I'll wait a little bit. Let's go to Darkwood to get some flowers for them. We've got a mission to do that. I've had a busy morning of it already. Oh yeah, they collect shit for me now anyway. So, yeah, that's a new shit. Alright. It's all automated now. Let's go to Darkwood Forest. Too many people are sick, so... The flowers will help me heal them. That's what you use the kills. Ooh, that. Some pick colors. Yeah, so I've decided. Oh, start poking already. So I have decided to use these last two Cult of the Lamb streams as sort of like lore dump for the PTRPG world because I can look about it. I'm like, sorry, I'm a bit of a cold. I can't be nice on the mic, I'm so sorry about that. I had to do it for you. Yeah, I've had like a hectic morning because I want to help with school with the kids, with my day with the kids because I thought I'd help out. And I might be helping out this afternoon. Well, I'll still be here for this one. I really want to be playing Alan Wake because I've just really dived back into the whole Alan Wake multimedia universe thing that's going on. I've been listening to the Asgars of the Old God and Pirates of the Fallen. I've been playing Alan Wake. I looked into it. I didn't know there was an Alan Wake prequel, like online only series. What the fuck's going on up here? Called Bright Falls. It's quite interesting. That I want to give a look at now. Obviously, I know there's an Alan Wake book that I haven't read. It's shit like that. Oh, I need to get flowers. Well, the mysteries are normally bad. They're normally like, oh, here's a downgrade. I'm just gonna blow my nose real quick. I'll clean my nose out in it. Oh, also announcement to make real quick is I did announce them ages ago, but I'm gonna announce them again and sort of try and push them more. Is that we have Jasper the Coffee Dragon pins now, or as it should be said, Jasper the Coffee Dragon. But we have pins for Jasper the Coffee Dragon, and a percentage of the money of those pins will be going to Jasper the artist, our awesome official channel artist and brand artist. So you wouldn't just be helping me, you'd be helping them. And you get a cool, awesome pin of the Jasper the Coffee Dragon. Which, when I looked at proofs for it, I was really worried it was going to come out like really bad quality. But then when I actually got them, it was great. Chance to heal. Yes, please. Mike has reached old age. Oh no. He's gonna die soon. We have to resurrect him. So they are actually really great. I actually like them more than the cookie cooler thing. I think they came out a bit better than the cookie cooler thing. Especially because the film on the cookie cooler pins is see-through. It's really hard to peel off, like really hard to see and peel off. The protective film on Jasper the Coffee Dragon is white. So it's very easy to see and peel off. Give me stuffs. Okay. Little lammy lamb. I started a bit early today because, as I said, I might be helping in the afternoon school run. It would be like 12:30 to 1ish. So I wanted to end a bit before 12, just so I can be 100% ready. But I do need to help out. I don't think I collected enough flowers. Yes, rescue, come with me. Why do you have to be from the fucking dark? Can't you just have the flowers we grow at home? You know, we grow flowers at home. Maybe not enough. So the Lord I'm going to do today is basically I'm going to explain the world itself. Not like the lands, so I'm not going to explain Balaton or Calais. I'm going to explain West Europe itself. How it came to be and all that stuff. All the great secrets, basically, of the universe. Grand secrets of the universe. I'll be with you. I do know I'm weird, and sometimes I will catch myself being weird, and I'm like, why did I say that or do that? What is that? Heliax for the win. Give me a thing. Give me another thing. Goodbye. Fuck you, damaging me. I don't remember to collect bones. What is this boss? Oh shit. Amadeus. Oh, Amadeus. Why am I still climbing the edge? You bastard. Don't hatch babies. Fuck you, Amadeus. Let's see what you are. Oh fuck, he damaged me after the fight. For real. Two flowers. I genuinely only need 2 more flowers. So we're gonna have to do... oh shit. We're gonna have to do a second run to get 2 more fucking flowers. It's great. Although I can pray to leave, so... maybe we just grab the flowers and then I'll fuck off. So I don't lose anything in escape. Nice. That makes going in and collecting shit a lot easier. Alright, before you talk to me, can I collect my fucking divine shit? Fuck it, yeah. Oh, they're hungry, are they? Oh, why don't we just go have like a great feast thing? There's a dead body on the floor because it's not got a hole. For them to go into yet. This is great. It's like a mummified dead body. It's like fuck it. Oh. Let's do a ritual. No, I wanted to do a fucking ritual. Come back, you pricks. Eat the bounty of me. And on this day, your lord turned bones into fifth and steak. And all were thirst. I'm not done yet. Now we gotta resurrect someone. And on this day, I did bring back some poor fucker. Who should we bring back? Member for 7 days, age 45. Member for 32 days, age 49. What the fuck? Let's bring back... Let's bring back the witness. The witness will rearrive. Although I probably should have saved that resurrection for when Mike dies, because he did say Mike was going to die soon. What, you all want to speak to that one? There you go. Thank you. I am the greatest leader. Goodbye. You, join Michael. Oh, I got cut down trees or something. I don't know. No, I want to collect the bonus faith. Oh, I can't have made a friend. Which is always nice. It's just the fact those ones never break. I need planks. Where's the box for... Oh, there. I guess I go off on my fighting quest? Oh no, I gotta build a mushroom sculpture. How do I do that? Mushroom sculpture, mushroom sculpture. Mushroom sculpture. I need 35 mushrooms and 20 gold. Okay. So we need to grow some more mushrooms. No, why they're doing that? We might as well try this fucker again. He's kicking my ass, doesn't he? Deep. Ooh, that looks like a basic sword. The most basic of sword I've seen in a while in this game. What the fuck? Yeah, sure. What do I get? Oh, it gave me hearts in return for the single red heart I gave it. Yay! Oh shit. Alright, yeah. I have to deal with something. I had to ban a person because they selling it. Well, it was a waste of the black heart that I had. Fucking hell, this one dude is like cutting me down. Cool, my 2 bonus hearts I had there were just destroyed by one dude. In the end. Yeah, the rolling damage is always a great one to have. I think I could do shit like that. His bomb was still there. Ah. So I should probably start getting into Lord of. But basically, I know, but I want to wait because no one's here. Like I want to wait for at least like Kitten or Mike or something to do that shit because. Well, there might be lurkers, I don't know. I turn off the view and then I don't know, I feel like that makes me scream better. No, my small being's ass is getting kicked. It's these fuckers. It's these bladed fuckers here. They do me. Oh, stop healing them, you knobhead. Yeah, it's these bladed fuckers that always fucking do me in. Oh, I got an overgrown lantern. How great. I want a flower necklace. How great is that? Oh my days, I don't care! I don't care about the blueprints for the decoration. It's shit. Death money? What the fuck? Fuck it, we'll go death money. Because death money just sounds cool now that I said it. Fucking death money. What does death money mean? Double gold, enemies drop poison. That's what death money means. Give me a card. I need to drop 2 times more. Increase chance to spawn bear chests. What the fuck? that guy work for me now? Yeah, that guy works for me now, apparently. He didn't until that moment. How did that guy become mine? I don't know them there. He became mine, and I don't know why. Because I don't want to repeat a more powerful enemy. Whoa, what the fuck are you? Oh god. Don't kill me. I am your friend. Well, I'm not. Just don't kill me, please. How about that? I take a shit though, but just direct hit enemies. Doesn't help me that they can be charged for increased power. Shooting projectile that has a chance. The one I have will always possess. The one I used to have had a chance. What the fuck? Oh no, I just killed him! Has a chance of this one will always possess an enemy. Except for the fact it's fucking brutal on one hit. Killed the guy I was trying to possess. Which is fucking funny. Does that work on bosses? I doubt it. I doubt that would work on a boss. I didn't even possess him. It's a lie. I was lied to. God, that's terrible. Hey, look at it. Oh, there's a fucking card. When hit down. Oh. Basically, when I'm about to die, which is soon, all my enemies will be dealt 2 points of damage. It's not really that useful. Alright, yeah, give me fucking flowers, well done. Oh shit, there's a flower. Person or food? Food. We don't need more people, we have enough people. Yeah, give me some steak. Oh, I thought there might have been something hidden. Some secret shit. Like, I'm gonna get my ass kicked by the boss. I got like no health. And barely any good weapons. Little bomb! Little babies! Okay. Mighty untouchable. When staying up, by chance to summon a ghost, that will. Oh, get this one. Is it better than my sword? It is. I've not got a good stabby stab weapon. This one. It's stuck. Yeah, you normally got one that like, oh, it will heal you or it will do something else or something. This one's just like, no, it's just a stabby stab. That whole possessing the enemy thing is bullshit. They just die. It just murders the enemy, it doesn't possess them at all. He didn't become mine. He said a direct hit. How's that not a direct hit? Well, I just did that. Okay, I guess that one would be on the edge. Oh, bomb! Oh god. I think it still damaged me. Yeah. Give me a card. Give me more cards. Goodbye, my friend. Alright, so it's not possessing them, but it's still super fucking strong. Oh, that one possessed him. They actually fucking possessed him for one. So it does work. You've got to be proper direct here. You can use a card. More damage when it's nighttime. Maybe I could just stand outside the boss's room until it's nighttime. It'll just stand there like, wait for the clock to tick down so I can do something more damage. Okay. Right. No, that fucking needs to die. There we go. Hills McGee does not get to live. Ooh, yummy, yummy. Healing hot. Oh, look at that! I played fucking baseball with the zombies. Give me all the yummy. Give me all the yummy yummy. Oh, you fucker! Fuck you piece of... No, I wanna die! I wanna die before I even get to... I don't care about the fucking blueprint game! I just want to get to the boss and not die before I get there. Well, the game was like, here's your wish, here's the fucking boss. I've not got a card this fucking section yet, am I? No, I like the thing I have. Like invulnerability. Okay, invulnerability is good. Okay, I'll get the invulnerability. Oh, he died of old age, have you, zombie? I haven't got any room in the fucking graveyard. I filled it up, mate. Did you not get a card the last one? The last set of them, then? If not, I sort of just wasted this, didn't I? He fucking bumped into a rock, that's funny. His number of eyes must mean something. I've not worked it out yet. I will be RB just before the boss fight, so I can get the clock to go down so it's night time. You can enjoy the Just for the Coffee Dragon ad that I have there. So please enjoy the Jasper ad. And we are back! Hello, hello, hello. I hope you enjoyed the Jasper the Coffee Dragon ad there. I know it's not like there's no speech or anything like that, it's just like a little gif I made, but still I hope you enjoyed it and it has all the information you need. Except for the Ko-fi link which got cut off by the thing. Sorry. But I will do that now. I will do... And... Yep. Yeah. Check out their Insta, and underneath that is the link to the pin as well. Now let's get our ass kicked by the fishman. Insignificant creature, you will learn your place. I have all the weapons. I look like a fucking priest. Aha, I'm invisible, bitch. Invincibility for 2 seconds is awesome. Invincibility. More invincibility, bitch. More invincibility. Constant invincibility! I might do this fucker just so I keep becoming invincible. Yes! I've become invincible. Yes! We did it because I had invincibility and I had extra further coming out of him. That's awesome. I was just invincible the whole fucking fight. Get the heart of the heretic. Yummy. Whoop whoop! I did it and there's no one here to celebrate. For me. I fucking did it. Yeah, boy. Let's see this check. Oh, he's myself. Yeah, it's a trophy for killing. You definitely need to put that out. Well. And an elephant. Don't care about the elephant. Yes. Now we will speak to our Lord. Cleanse the non-believers. Every time I read that, I just hear it in that voice. That's why I do that. I do it in that voice. Oh shit! It's our Lord, the captain. Calamara was always a coward. This land is a better place now. His pathetic, sniveling carcass is nothing more than a mound of rotting flesh. Soon I shall be freed, and the world remade in my image. All will plead themselves to the corpse. All will bow to my name. Okay, I'm a little squishy lamb. I do a shy boy, squishy lamb. Oh look, it's all the peeps, they're all there to celebrate my win. I forget what the Heart of the Heretic does. Like as I did the thing with the pins fucking announcement came up as well. Right, I'll drop you there. We'll resurrect someone soon. I need the wood plank for. Wait, body pit. I have graves now? What's the difference? That's what I wanted. No, I didn't want to build it there for... Oh, I pressed wrong. Yeah, it makes more sense to have it there, innit? What is the difference with the grave? I don't know what makes the grave better. Like, obviously, a grave is better than a hole in the ground. I fully accept that in reality. Although when I die, I don't really care what happens to me. But I'm saying in this thing, I need more gold and I need more gold. In this thing, what makes a grave better? Yeah, you snake dude, go on that thing and get us coins. Ah. I forgot you got to click cooking it. Alright, you have a quest. I want to eat first before we do your fucking quest. Right, come over here. Quest dude, come over here. What do you want? We've been talking and we are tired of the food here. We need some variety, please. Would you make some fish dishes? From the ocean. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fine, you fuckers. We'll form the ocean bounty ritual. We'll do a sermon first. Greedy fuckers aren't happy with the food I give them, the ocean food! Bastards. Absolute bastards on the ocean food, how dare they? How dare they want the sea fish? How dare they? Godly weapon. Godly weapons do more damage than more weapons, but are rare. Yeah, cool, good godly weapon, that's cool. Thank you, my cult, for embalming me with godly weapon. Yeah, there, I did it. Collect reward. Well, I don't even have to go get fish or make fish dishes. I just had to do the thing that makes fish appear more. They're all like praising the dead body. What is the difference? I don't see what the difference with the grave is. Hey, where's the dude? Where's the dude on the quest for? Where the fuck are they at? There you are. Oh, that's Mike. It's getting old. Old man Mike! Where's the motherfucker I did the fucking quest for? How have they disappeared? I am confused royally here. Like, I don't... Oh, was it this guy? Yes, that's fine. Yes, I do that. No, fuck off. I don't like how amazed you are that I did the quest. I am your lord. You should believe in me. You should have faith in your lord. I need more gold. Oh, I have the thing. Sure. How much more prayer they can do now? What the fuck this? Oh. How is it just lumber? How is it just wood? How much gold do I need for the thing I want to build? I keep the game. 20, fuck off. Yeah, no, I'll have to wait for him to do all the gold and then I might as well go on some run. Oh my god, where's the Greyville Creek? Let me heal him up. There you go. Oh look, you're better now. Alright, let's go on a run. We're at the final door. Oh, not the final door. The second to last door. We have this door. The spider door. Let's worship you. Feed your power. We can open the door of spiders. Now, I like it went from luscious green to autumny style area to water swamp to now the spiders domain. Right, it's quite sunny, a bit watery. Now we're just in like a spiders. Oh, we got a godly axe. We just got godly weapons and they gave us a fucking godly axe. Oh, I don't like these enemies. We can fuck off out the map, I don't like that. Mike has died of old age. Of course you can. If I don't kill it fast enough, it spawns enemies, that's great. Give me a card. Yeah, give me that one, pretty shiny. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, okay. What the fuck? Stop fucking swinging off like Spider-Man. What's this? Destroy everything. Spectacular, spectacular Spider-Man. He's like Spider-Man. I always do better in the afternoon streams. I don't know why. I'm always more talkative in the afternoon. I now don't like the fact you have to do 4 runs before you can actually face the boss of an area. I really actually don't like that fact anymore. At first I thought it was quite fun, but now it's just sort of like you're kind of just dragging out the game. Like you're sort of just padding the game, making me have to do 4 runs just to face the boss. I wouldn't mind if you could do them consecutively, but you can't. You have to do a run, and then go back in and do a run. You can't just be like, do a run, cool, another run. Money, food, or market? Well, if I do money... I don't like question mark. We'll do money, rock, boss. I don't like the question marks anymore. They're just fucking... Normally like, oh, the next enemies you face are like twice as hard, or blah, something like similar to that. It's like, fuck off. Game's hard as all. Oh. To the boss, man. To the box, to the box. Everything you own in a box to the left. That'd be so gross. You just stuff all the things that he owns in like his box. Let's say he works in an office, you just stuff all his items into his box somehow. Put back ink, knock back, yeah, I'll do knock back. Fuck away from me. Back I say! Or just die. A lot of these things have like cool effects, but they also do so much damage. It just kills the enemy instead of you being able to get the full effect. I'm getting spider silk, I don't even know what it's for. It's probably just for the decoration of this area. Isn't gonna be useful at all. Alright, kill the healer. He's dead. Back I say. Stabby stab. Stabby stab. Ooh, boom. Ooh, card room. Yay. Yeah, double health and healed. Damage to opinion screen when hit. Double health when healed, please. There's a giant spider carcasses in the background. Oh. By the rocks of the dark sea at the foot of the long sun drop. The more appointed these beasts, the stutter of the heart then stopped. The fifth bishop of the old faith. Our brother, the one who waits. Back then he was known by the name Narinder. But as millennia wore on, he grew disconnected with his role. He began to question. He was gluttonous in his ambition. And in my impotence I loved him. Lost my mind for it. He lost his freedom. Can you fathom such betrayal, lamb? Of your own, turned against you? Would you like to find out? Here was the fifth bishop of the old faith. Our brother, the one who waits. Back then he was known by the name Nando. Peter, I'm sorry. You making me kill one of my own people! Oh, you bastard! No! Ah! He made me murder my own dude! No! No! I just killed my own man! What the fuck are you? I don't like you. I don't like you, no. Back I say. Back, demon! Made me kill my own dude. Like, fuck off. Fuck. Back, demon! Oh, you can become my follower now. You can replace the one I murdered. You're mine. You replace the one I made murder. Oh, a silk candle. Thank you very much. Oh, there's one. See, I'd like to be able to just go on another run, but you can't. Right, you have to return to the cult, drop all the cool gear I've got, just to do another run. That annoys me. It really fucking does. Bloody annoys me. Salt of the biscuit. Oh, there's a vote cast, so there is someone here choosing to fuck with me. I don't know what they're voting. It's never something nice. I've never had something nice voted on me, so... Oh yeah, I gotta bury that dude. Never something... Oh! The bee? Why are you back? Ah, Twitch brought the bee back to life. That's awesome. I have a hole to bury Mike in now. That's so useful. I like that's the thing I take from this. Like, you brought my bee friend back to life. No, it's I have a hole. Oh, I already had a body that needed a hole. For God's sake. The graveyard is just too big now. There's too many dead people. Like, God damn it. Too many people are dying. They need to stop. You can... Please spare me. No, I will not spare you. You will join my cult. You will do as I ask. So I did keep saying I was going to do lore dump. I guess I should. So basically, I had a D&D game going that has recently prematurely ended. So it does mean I can talk about all the lore that I didn't talk about before. Because obviously, like, you keep stuff hidden so your players don't find shit out. Spoil it for them. So I'll start at the beginning, which was basically before the world they was on, which is called Westeros. Before that was even formed in the grand cosmos of reality. There were many cosmic level beings, but there two in particular were fighting each other. They've been battling since the beginning of the eon. They don't. At this point, they don't even know why they're fighting. It's just sort of like we've been battling forever, and I don't want to be the one to surrender. Which those two beings was one was called the Formless One, who, given by its name, you can probably tell, has no confirmed form. They're just sort of bring zombie back. They're constantly changing their form. So one moment they could look like a you know, a giant Cthulhu-esque octopus the size of a galaxy. And the next point they could look like a person, and you know, so on and so forth, and grand unimaginable beasts. And then the other one was called the Nameless One, which was this giant, like, draconic humanoid with like giant dragon wings, and you know, basically like dragon folk, but massive, like cosmic level. They're constantly battling, right? Forever, because it's the sort of people they are. And at one point, while they're flying through the cosmos and fighting and all this, at one point, the Formless One actually manages to slice the Nameless One's face and gorge out his... Oh, there, because they're like genderless, isn't it? Gorge out... what do you want me to do? Resurrect. Okay, yeah. Cool. Recruit a follower. Cool. I don't have any traitors. You want me to recruit a traitor? I don't have any traitors. No one has betrayed me. This one's iron. Yeah, so he gorged out the eye of the Nameless One, which the rule. Oh, they are. Alright, so now we need to build a prison. The way the cosmic level beings in, they have to be complete to have all their power. So as the Nameless One's eye was gorged out, they began to shrink down into like the size of a normal human, or the like a giant dragon creature, but a normal humanoid. So as they're doing that, with the last of their sort of like cosmic powers, they converted their eye from... Oh, someone died, for God's sake. They converted their eye from an eye... Sup, Jersey, thanks for the look. They converted their eye into a planet. They use the cosmic level boots to convert their eye into a planet. It locked onto the orbit of a nearby sun, and their eye basically got converted into this planet. And as they shrunk down into like humanoid form, they obviously you know, I've converted my eye onto a planet. I'm gonna go onto that planet. So they went onto that planet. Not the one I want to speak to. They went onto that planet and it's just barren and empty, so they start filling it with like... Because they still have like godly level powers, they're just not a giant cosmic level being anymore. So they started filling it with like fauna and, you know, other stuff. Like, you know, plants, water, all the things you need for life, animals. And then they decide to also fill it with humanoids in their image, so they filled it with dragon folk. Right, so this world is now filled with dragon folk, and this draconic, nameless cosmic level being was also like, oh, I can't always be focusing on these dragon folks' needs and wants. So they also created the first dragons, which were like the guardians for the dragon folk. You know, sort of like humans and angels, dragon folk and dragons. You know, which worked out for, you know, generations and generations and generations. And this sort of dragon folk built this massively arcanic and technological empire. Basically, they built this. You know, they were hugely advanced in magic and hugely advanced in technology, and they had these guardians that would always help and protect them, and everything was nice and peaceful for ages. And then the first non-draconic being was born. So basically, what I mean by that is a pair of dragon folk gave birth to like the first orc or the first goblin or the first human, and all these other races started being born, where it was like these dragon folk would now have like a 1 in 10 chance of giving birth to something that wasn't dragon folk. And then you got all these other beings being created who are building their own cultures, and obviously they know about the draconic level cosmic being that made the world, because everyone knows about it at this point. It's not like, I made this world and I'm going to hide off being God. It was like, I made this world and I'm going to make sure you're all okay, and this world is my eye, so I need to protect it and make sure it's okay. And I need to try and figure out how to shrink it back down to eye size so I can sort of regain power. That sort of thing. And all these non-draconic people were going to the god of the world, basically like, it's cool, you have dragons as guardians for these draconic beings, but they don't represent us. You know, I'm an orc, I'm a goblin, I'm a human, I'm a tiefling. Oh, not a tiefling, they didn't exist yet. Tieflings didn't exist yet, they come later. You know, I'm a Aarakocra, I'm all these things, and I don't look like these massive dragons that are here to guard us. So I don't feel represented and I don't feel safe. So then he started, you know, making the first celestials. He was like, well, here's a, you know, celestial being in the image of a human. Here's a celestial being in the image of a orc, goblin, elf, dwarf, halfling, unicorn. All these different celestial beings were then created to sort of represent these new races. You know, so everyone then felt represented, everyone felt protected. And over a few generations, these non-draconic folk, which started to now outnumber that, like if you add all the non-draconics together, they outnumber the draconics. Great, massively. They are sort of looking at this draconic empire that has all this arcanic power and all this technology, and they're getting jealous because not all of these new races are highly arcanic. It's, you know, it's orcs are, no, not orcs, sorry, goblin. Was it orcs or goblins? Well, I have a list somewhere, I can't remember. But basically, certain of the races were really connected to the arcanic nature of this world, and others weren't. And, you know, all these races started to get jealous, and their guardians, their celestials are like, well, you know, we, like, even the celestials are getting jealous of all these dragons because they're massively powerful beings. And, you know, so they start seeding doubt into their people. They're like, well, you know, it's not fair that they have. I was meant to read that, and so I just smashed it. It's not fair that they have these advantages over us. It's not fair that the draconic empire has all this. And also, it's just like the god of this world looks like the draconic people and the dragons. You know, how is that fair on all of us who don't look like the god? So the Celestials convinced the other races and other beings that they should go to war against the draconic people. So then that starts out the first great event of this world, which is Celestials and all the races that aren't dragon folk fighting dragons and all the races that are dragon folk. And you might think to yourself, well, if the god's like a dragon humanoid thing, why didn't the god just step in and be like, no, you know? Yeah. The thing is, like, before they set for war, all the celestial beings that have been created, which there was hundreds at this point, because there's all these different races that are being represented, and they all need, you know, the bigger the population grows, the more of these celestial beings they need to sort of guard them and protect them. There's hundreds at this point, so they all use their power to banish the god from his own world. They sort of put him in like a pocket dimension that he was banished to, so he could watch what was happening on his world, couldn't do anything. So they go to war. They basically kill all the draconic humanoids get killed, and most of the dragons get killed, right? And there's this grand battle where all this happens, you know. You got dragons flying in, you even got like pseudo dragons acting as messengers for the dragons, and all these draconic folk with like their magic and their technology fighting all these people with swords, and you know, and every dragonoid gets killed. Every single one, except for 3 dragons. There are 3 dragons left. One of sea, one of transforming, and one of nothing. And basically what it is there's a turtle dragon, because I love turtles. There is a void dragon, which is something I made up. And there is a transformatic dragon, which is also something I made up. Basically the transformatic one can constantly change their form. So one minute they can be like a regular fire dragon, next it could be a earth dragon, ice dragon, or they can constantly change what they are. The void dragon is sort of like, they represent what happens afterlife. They represent death and the beyond. You know, they're connected to nothing, but they're connected to everything. These 3 dragons are left. That's all that's left of the dragons. Right. And they're in hiding for ages. But they remember that the gods... What the fuck is it? Come one, come all to the place of wonder and delight, where all the glimmers of gold guaranteed. Midas's cave open 7 days. Oh, we're gonna go there soon. Got the Midas touch. They remember that the god did leave something on the world to help them, which was, there's these things called soul seeds, which is basically you eat a soul seed. No, sorry, you take a soul seed. Yeah, you do. You eat a soul seed, and then it pops back into your hand after you've eaten it, because it's now connected to your soul, and then you plant it, and then obviously, depending on how powerful your soul is, you can then create something brand new. So, you know, like a human could create something as basic as like a new species of plant. A fucking dragon, which is like, again, right now in the tier of this world, it goes the nameless one, dragons, celestials, dragon folk, everyone else. So the dragons are like quite fucking powerful beings. So these 3 that are left basically steal 3 soul seeds and fuck off into the middle of the ocean. And then they all use their soul seed to create this new land away from the mainland that was there before. The mainland is called Kales. They create this new land called Balton, which is basically split into 3. You know, there's an area that is linked to the Void Dragon's soul, there's an area that is linked to the Turtle Dragon's soul, and there's an area that's linked to the Transformatic Dragon's soul. And that's like this grassland, this sort of like swampland, and then there's this land that's like sometimes snowy, sometimes desert, sometimes regular. It's constantly changing, and they have this, and they start filling this new land, which is blocked off from the. Oh no! Someone's died. Which is blocked off from the rest of the world at this point. And they start filling it with, you know, life and plants and animals, but they don't have the ability to make people. They don't have the ability to make humanoids. That's something only the gods could do. The name of one. But what they did do is they've made this land that is only theirs, it's linked to their soul, which opens up a gateway. Thanks for the sub, Mike. Opens up a gateway for the god, the nameless one, to come back. So he comes back, like he comes back in the land of Balton. And he's thanks the last 3 dragonoids, last 3 dragon, obviously, like you would. But thank you for coming back. And he starts filling Balton up with humanoids and like humans, elves, humans, elves, dwarves, you know, all those. Orcs and goblins. That's what he fills up Balton with. And the dragons are like, why are you filling up with them and not dragon folk? Oh, I died. I died. Oh no. And And the god basically just explains to them, like, I made people in my image last time, and that's what led to this genocide. I'm not going to make that mistake again. These people are yours. This land of Balton is yours. You can do with it what you wish. Like, it is linked to your souls. It is yours. It is blocked off from Calais. You're not going to get fucked up. So they do that. The nameless one is obviously pissed off because children he made in his image have all now been, you know, genocide has happened. All the dragons have had a genocide happen to them. Hey, someone else got brought back. Nice. So obviously he's pissed off. You would be. So he goes to Calais and basically kills all the Celestials. Like, he goes to the, like, again, he's God. Yeah, they're like celestial level being angels, but he basically is like, he's God. The world they are on is his eye, so it's linked to him, so he can do anything he wants in this world. But he goes there and he's like, you killed all my, you know, everyone I made in my image. You killed all my children. You killed all my dragons. You want vast power. You want a realm of your own that you can control. I'm going to give you that. So he kills them and banishes them to a new realm of existence, which is him creating hell. He banishes these Celestials down to hell, and they become rulers of hell. And they're down there, these Celestials, and they obviously, you know, they're in hell, but they've got nothing to lord over. They've got no people of their own to sort of be like, worship us, do what we tell you. So then they start breeding down in hell, because they think, oh, if we breed, we're gonna, you know, we'll have people to worship us. The younger generations can worship us and do as we're told. But what ends up happening is they breed and they give birth to the first demons, the first demonics. And these first demonics are born and they're like, we're beings of great power. We're not going to serve you Celestials. And they just kill and eat all the first generation Celestials. So to recap, at this point, two cosmic level entities are fighting. One gets his eye cut out, turns it into a world, goes on to that world. I have to... Wait. I just asked me to kill me? The Biscuit Boy wants me to kill him? Oh, I should have read what he was saying. You wanted me to do this, so fine. Collect a reward from Zombie Master. Oh no, I'm dead! What happened? What the fuck? Yeah, so yeah. Cosmic level beings fighting, eye cut out, turns it into a world, goes onto the world, makes draconic people and dragons. They end up eventually basically start giving birth to all the other races. He then makes the first generation Celestials. The first generation Celestials and the other races decide to basically kill all the dragon folk and the dragons. 3 dragons steal things called soul seeds. They died. They came back from their adventure and then they died. Created a land of their own. God came back. Oh, the nameless one came back. Said, like, this world is... this Balton, this land is yours, you can do whatever you want with it. I populated it with a handful of races. I populated it with like humans, elves, halflings, orcs, goblins, and dwarves. Do of this world what you will. Like this land what you will. It is yours. Oh, I want to talk to you, you bastard. Nameless one went back to Calais, said, hey Celestials, you wanted to rule over, here's a realm of your own. Celestials give birth to demonics, demonics kill and eat the Celestials to become more powerful. There's now hell, and demonics are breeding, there's more demons and all that's happening. What happens with all the regular people that are left off in Calais is basically, the Nameless one just wipes all their knowledge of the genocide that they caused. So all that knowledge is gone, and he creates a second generation of Celestials, who this second generation of Celestials have no knowledge of the first gen dragons. They have no knowledge of the Nameless One himself. They basically just believe like they are the gods of this realm. So then they are looking after everyone in Calais and the whole world except for Balton. Balton is the only land they can't go to. So that's sort of all the cosmic level shit that went on in this world. A few little details I missed out real quick is the last of the dragon folk went off into a rocket, into a satellite that is now orbiting where Suruv, and basically they're trapped in like this sort of time loop of they're orbiting, they're trying to figure out how to turn the world back into the size of an eye to bring the Nameless One back to full power. They wake up with no knowledge of what's going on because of the time loop they're stuck in. They do things to try and work out what's going on, and they either end up blowing up the satellite in a giant red flame, or they blow up the satellite in a giant blue flame, which leads to the tear that they see in the sky every day is either red or blue because of them. That's what's going on. Now, at this point, we have the land of Calais, which is full of all the races and their celestials. We have the land of Balton, which is off, you know, full of a handful of races and these free first-gen dragons, which are like looking after everyone. And there's a handful of other smaller islands and lands, and then there is a larger continent of Alamotl, which is basically just like a giant jungle continent that has no beings on it. There's no celestial there, there's no people there, just a giant jungle continent that's sort of there. At this point, where's the grass that I can feed them? Do I not have grass there? So now we get on to basically Calais' history, which is it's centuries of these smaller tribes and towns being made and these sort of lines of kingdoms getting drawn and all this. A handful of wars, but nothing too serious. The next great event is basically called the Great Migration, which is you got all the bestial races and then you got all the more humanoid races. All the bestial races, such as your Aarakocra, your Tabas, well, the cat ones, I can't pronounce them, and you know all the other beast races there are in D&D. Basically, have decided we don't want to be in Calais anymore because it's becoming more industrial, more modernized. They don't want that. They want to live somewhere where they can not be animals. They still have towns and cities and stuff like that, but they want to be somewhere where they can still, you know, have a vast jungle and still, you know, have their animal nature when they want. So they all migrate over to Alamotl. That's the next great thing that happened, like the Great Migration. All these beast races, every single one migrates to a different continent, the larger continent. Because there's 3 continents in West Suruv: Alamotl, which is the largest, Calais, which is medium, and Balton, which is the smallest. So they all migrate over there, which leads into the next sort of era or event that's going on, because basically you have all these races which had their own kingdoms leave the land. That leaves vast areas of land left over, and all the races that are left, your human, you know, again the races that are now left in Calais is human, elf, dwarf, you know, your basic D&D ones, halfling, orc and goblin. They're all like, there's all this land left over, I want every single one of those kingdoms. And not these kingdoms aren't just like, there isn't a kingdom of just man. These are all like mixed kingdoms. The kingdoms that have like men, elves, are like, it's not, there isn't one, this is only dwarves and all that. But all these kingdoms do look at this land and like, there's a bunch of spare land, I want it. So that it starts like generations and centuries of war, basically. There's like constant war is always going on. There is always some form of war going on between these different kingdoms because they want this land for their own. And after, like, as I said, centuries of war, something has to give. Something does give. And 5 leaders of there's more than 5 kingdoms, but 5 leaders of these kingdoms all gather together, and they're like, we can't keep going to war constantly. Once Bruce said, eat a fin through the heart. When killed on a creative run for the first time, sacrifice for policy groups. I'm not going to do that one. We'll do this one. Something has to give. We can't just keep always being at war. You know, people are constantly dying. It's not good. So they form the first Council of Calais, which is basically, they're like, well, why don't we just have a council of leaders from all across the land that can, you know, represent everyone, and they can all talk on everything, and we can decide what's going on for our land, and it will be fair and equal because everyone's, you know, represented. So they start the first Council of Calais. Council of Calais, which does take a number of years to get everyone into the kingdom. But basically, Calais goes from these many split kingdoms into this one continent kingdom. The only kingdom that is left apart from the Council of Calais kingdom is the kingdom of Dirtmire, which is a dwarven kingdom. And I know I did just say, like, there is no kingdom that's only one race, but there's Dirtmire, which is a dwarven kingdom. Like, it has humans in it and other races, but it's like 99% dwarf, 1% everything else. And the reason they have not been converted or taken over is they're in a crater that is surrounded by a crescent, like a crown of mountains, that has one entrance in and out of the crater. I forgot who I had to make fight. 1 second. Who is it? Marty and Bokala. Right, Mart and Bok. So there's one entrance in and out of their kingdom, which basically makes it impossible to invade, but it also kind of makes it impossible for them to go out and invade anyone else because there's this such bottleneck. So anyone who sort of holds up in Dirtmire they're sorted. They're sort of invulnerable from anything. You used to fight. Eventually, what happens is Calais has gotten this. Oh, this Council of Calais work. Why don't we have councils for everything else? You know, we're council for finance, council for mining, council, and they have something forms called the Council of Arcana, which is basically all the greatest arcanic users decide to form together to sort of then we can focus on one goal and we can get that one goal done rather than us all focusing on like 900. Why is there another dead body? God damn it. Rather than us all focusing on like 9 or 10 different things, we can all focus on one thing, get it done. And they decide to make the Council of Arcana's central location, because they need a town of their own. They make that in the center of Calais, which happens to be just north of Dirtmire. So now you have a kingdom that can't be invaded, which is now being monitored by a council of just the most powerful being the most powerful mortal in Calais. So eventually the dwarven leader of Dirtmire agrees to join the Council of Calais, and Calais becomes one whole kingdom continent. It finally becomes this huge one. I forgot to make a mushroom statue. Kingdom continent. And you know, they thrive. They thrive arcanically, they thrive technologically, and all this. And they build up trade routes with Alamotl, because obviously Calais has like mining and arcanic crystals and stuff like that they can trade, and Alamotl has all these exotic fruits and vegetables and all these like timber and trees they can trade. So it's like a big trade thing gets built up between them two. And you know, Dirtmire itself is quite an interesting place because it's one of the most powerful places in Calais, because again it's surrounded by this crescent mountains, which is home to the second generation of dragons, which are more like beast-like. They can't think. They can think, but they can't like talk, and they don't really have like the intelligence of the original dragons. But they are these vast, great beasts, and that's sort of where the Goliath lives as well, because the Goliaths have this culture of like, we go on hunts and we must respect the hunt, and that's because the Goliaths have something called blood rage, which is basically like a blood disease the Goliaths all have, which they basically can't control it, and they have to have a hunt every few years to sort of control it. So they hunt the dragon, which is great. But then it means you have this kingdom that is in a crater surrounded by mountains. Mountains are full of dragons and Goliaths. The kingdom itself has only one entrance, a bottleneck entrance. And also, Dirtmire is the main place that Kalis gets its minerals and arcanic crystals. So you have this great city of power, right? So how do you handle that? Well, what they did is they made Dirtmire feel like shit. Like that's what they did. They had this propaganda of like, Dirtmire, that's where all the poor people live. Dirtmire, that's where all the weak are. Dirtmire, they send Dirtmire the least funds. Like the Council of Kalis send Dirtmire the least funds to maintain the town. So you have this city which is basically, apart from the Council of Arcana, this city is basically the fucking powerhouse. But they don't know it because due to propaganda they think they are the shithole, which is quite interesting. And I did enjoy making Dirtmire for Anton because that was like quite a thing, because I wanted to do this thing, like I wanted to make a powerful place that didn't know it was powerful. That was quite fun. What else happened? Oh yeah, the Council of Kalis also led to this key. So whoever's on the council is basically where they live. Whatever city they live is called a key city. So like Arenel, Rainfall, Dirtmire, a handful of others. I can't remember off the top of my head. They're all these key cities, which is an interesting, cool thing to have. Basically I went way too deep in lore for everything, because that's not even like, that is me just talking about the world itself. That's not even me talking about that's not me focusing on Kalis, that's not me focusing on Alamotal, that's not me focusing on Balaton. By the way, hi Mike and Kitten. I did say hi to Mike before, but hi Kitten. Welcome. There's also smaller islands, like there is a small Antarctic island full of a race of like penguin Aarakocra, which they aren't magical, but they have like vast technology to the point they have like submarines and translators around their necks, so they can automatically translate what they're saying and what people are saying to them. They were quite interesting and fun to make. And obviously Balaton itself was quite fun because it's a land it's not like everywhere else, because it has, where it is created linked to 3 dragon souls, the environment of it itself is vastly different, because rather than being like the real world where, like, you know, for example, you know, Antarctica is always icy, England is always like sort of green but also like raining, you have this land that's like, this area is always green, you take 2 steps that way, you're in a place that's always snow. But it doesn't explain the desert in Balaton. I've not explained that yet to you guys, because that is a thing. You did it. Now I can only trust you. Not a nearly last liar outside. There's always watching, always listening. Yeah, take this. You are Zozo's best friend. You are Zozo's only friend. Thank you, Zozo. But I will do a lore dump on Balaton in the afternoon stream. Zozo can trust you now. Zozo will pledge himself to you. You protect me from the light outside and bring Zozo mushrooms. Zozo is so happy. Zozo has never had so many mushrooms before. If it wasn't for you, Zozo would never be able to get so many at once. Zozo cannot wait to see what happens. You little weirdo. Yeah, but I'll do a lore dump on Balaton in the second stream, because I've done a massive lore dump now, and my throat is kind of hurting a little bit from talking so much, because of all the shit I said. Ugh. How is Mike and Kitten doing? I need to take a drink and a break from speaking. Oh, so yeah, I forgot to do this. Oh. Yeah, shoutouts. Also, yeah, I did say at the beginning of the stream, and I did already show the ad off, but we have Jasper the copy dragon pins now. And when I BRB, there is a little ad for it. Oh, someone else died of old age, for fuck's sake. Who is this little dude? Welcome, welcome, look everyone. We have a visitor. Oh, stop laughing. Our guest may not look like much, but fortune favors the gold. I mean bold. I'm glad you did. Okay, Mike. I hope you enjoyed the lore dump and kitten sent 3D hearts. My dear friend, my dear new friend, Midas Cave serves a certain class of clientele. If you can meet those standards, welcome. If not, please look around. You are my guest here. I will leave you to visit. Should you have any other questions, Midas is here to help. He's turned all the people to gold. Oh no. Bot, shut up. You will not be free. Now I'm sure great leaders such as yourself gets plenty of devotion from your followers for free. But surely a visionary like you could always use more. We can offer you a division for a great prize. The price goes up the more you want it, and down the longer you leave it. The question is really, how long can you resist? Forever? I don't need it. I've heard through the other little creatures in my lore world, the fridge monkey really. The fridge monkey told me a little thing that the bot is trying to send out secret codes that if you guys enter may help the bot escape. The fridge monkey has warned me about this secret codes that the bot is sending out. Oh, I added a command for the April thing. I need to add a command still, Kim, but I have made our tracker. I've made our map tracker, which will be starting in the Hat domain because for some reason, on the official map of American McGee's Alice world, which has places from the first game and the second game, there is no Vale of Tears. It's not on the map, which is weird. On the official map, like the official map that the guy made himself, Vale of Tears is not there. So we will be on the map. We will be starting in the Has domain because I didn't really know where else to put us. But yeah. So yeah. Also, to add to that whole me saying the fridge monkey told me the bot is sending out codes. Basically, on the channel now, there is 2 games on Twitch and 1 game on YouTube that's happening right now. Each game has a different prize. The prize will most likely either be like discount in the Ko-fi or me sending you one of my merch for free. Or depending on my mood, it could also just be I buy you a game from your like wish list. But yeah, so there are 3 games going on at the moment. My screen just went change colour. Is that happening for you as well? I think so. Look what's in here. This is where we trust our precious gold to the gods. Sometimes in the benevolence they give us back more, other times it is lost. But it is not for us, mere mortals, the question. When they excluded, of course. But for the use of such a service, the organization require a, let's call it a donation for someone of your talent. Shall we say 10 gold bar? Fucking hell, Midas. Good because it's kind of a tutorial. True, that's fair. Yeah, so there are 3 games going on at the moment on Twitch. 2 on Twitch, 1 on YouTube. Basically, those games are the secret gaming code that if you enter, you will be sent to a page that has a prize. There is the Free the Bot game, which is the bot will be dropping secret codes. If you enter the exclamation mark and then enter the secret code, he will then drop he will drop a further secret code, and basically the more secret codes you guys unlock, the more things I'll make until the bot is free. And then when the bot is free, whoever entered the last secret code and freed them will get the prize. And then also as a channel prize thing, I will free the bot and create I will get Jasper to then create an emote of the bot. Too many secrets, I know. I have things. Yeah. So if you free the bot, I will get Jasper to make an emote of the bot, which will be free for everyone on the channel to use. When killed, resurrect. Oh yes, yes please. I can't buy it. I need gold. I need to buy it with gold bars here. God damn you, rich bastard. We're not gonna sacrifice a follower. God damn it, Midas. I'll say there's 5 secret codes to free the bot. And then over on YouTube there is a game going on during Alan Wake, which I've not announced yet because I won't announce it till the end of Alan Wake. But yeah, so I have 3 games going on where you can win prizes, and I know it's so many secrets, Mike, but I find it fun. I don't think it is more for me than it is anyone. If anyone happens to win the game and get the prize, I will fully give the prize. But it's more like I want to. Oh, cool! You killed one of my dudes. I've had 2 dudes resurrected by Twitch today, so it's fine. But yeah. Also, I'm loving playing Alan Wake. Once again, thank you to Kitten for getting me Alan Wake. I've really dived back into that whole universe. Because one of the main things I love about Alan Wake is it isn't just a game, it's a universe that you dive into. Because there is Alan Wake the game, and inside the game there is Alan Wake the book. But also, inside the game there's a band called Old Gods of Asgard, which has released 4 songs in our reality. There's 4 songs in our real reality. One of those songs shows up in Alan Wake, one of those songs shows up in Control, 2 of those songs only show up in our reality. On top of that, right, to add to that, there is a band. Old Gods of Asgard is actually a band called Poets of the Fallen, which then just perform as Old Gods of Asgard for Alan Wake. The Poets of the Fallen are a band in our reality. Poets of the Fallen show up in Alan Wake for only about 5 minutes, but they show up in Alan Wake. So they are also in the Alan Wake universe. On top of that, Alan Wake also has a prequel show, right? And I believe there's an Alan Wake book as well. Well, I see if you're alive. Oh, I have to put you in prison. Okay. Re-educate. So I really love it. There's like it has a game, a show, 2 bands. It's linked to a different game. There's books. Like it's fucking. Oh my god! All my people are. Oh god, no! My whole religion is about to get destroyed. I've not been keeping track of the religion counter. Quick, let me distract you guys with a ritual of love me. Like have food, love me. It's distraction. Yes, I'm really loving Alan Wake. Genuinely, the only music I've been listening to lately is either Old Gods of Asgard or Poets of the Fallen. Which also, to add to this whole like mishmash of like multimedia stuff, Poets of the Fallen have a song that Alan Wake is in the music video for. Alan and his wife Alice are in the music video for, because the song is about Alan and his life and what's going on. So I'm fucking loving it. My whole life at the moment, apart from all the serious shit that's going on and all the stress I have, my whole life has generally just been Alan Wake, Alan Wake, Alan Wake, and I'm fucking loving it. I really am. It's the fucking best. Why is the place so dirty? Can you guys... You have a cleaning service. You're meant to clean this place yourself. God damn it. Oh, I think it's the dead bodies. They're probably adding to that. Oh, the graveyard's getting too big now. I don't have space for more graves. God damn it. No! Like, I guess I can start doing that, but I didn't want to do that. Let's go resurrect it. Oh, I don't have enough bones, god damn it. I don't have enough bones. Yeah, and I have decided after I finish Alan Wake and its DLCs, I'm going to go straight into the Alan Wake American Nightmare. This channel's going to be like double A's for a while, because it's going to be Alice and Alan for a while. Also, just to let you know, Mike, I've done some more editing on the Assassin's Creed video. It is just like we played for a while. There's a lot to edit. There's a lot to fucking edit. Like we played for a while. Yeah, that's fun. To prison with you. I like his re-educate. It's basically re-brainwash, isn't it? That's what that is. Is there a greater prison? I could build a propaganda station? I didn't even know that! Propaganda! You do as I say! Oh, I want to be able to play Alan Wake between the streams, but I fucking can't. I can't. I can play Alan Wake after my second stream. I want to play it between the streams. I just want to play Alan Wake. It's too much. Where's this confessional though? I'd be unfaithful, wouldn't it? Oh, I need more fucking wood. You got that. You monkey man. Stop making gold. Give me wood planks. I like how much farmland this covers, and then that's how much farmland I actually use. It covers a lot more than I use. Oh, what do you want? Right, yeah. I'll go get some fish and we can make some fish. God damn it. But these fucking cultists are really needy, aren't they? Like, oh, can you fucking... Oh, yeah, great leader, can you give me some fish? Oh, great leader, can you kill me? Oh, great leader, I want... Can you fucking do shit yourself, you bastards? Oh, cool, I got grass. That's what I wanted. You bastard. I had to remember to reinstall Alice as well. Like I did it last night. But Philly was like, yeah, I'm gonna do Alice in April. I'm gonna do Alice. I'm really looking forward to Alice. I was like, have I installed Alice? Have I actually installed this game? Which I have now. I didn't know there was DLC weapons as well. I thought it was just DLC dresses. But then I saw an article the other day that was ranking the weapon. You never uninstall it. Well, my Xbox can only hold a maximum of like depending on the games, a maximum of like 70 games. I don't want... I need to delete stuff sometimes. You know how that much... Yeah, I have hundreds and hundreds of things. Wait, delicious fish feast? That's not... Oh, is that a thing? Is that a ritual? A delicious fish feast? No, do I have... Wait, what? See, I don't see that here. I'm gonna do a summon. I got end soon anyway. Because I did start early as well today. I started at 9:30 instead of 10. Ooh, the most powerful weapon. Just because I've got some stuff to do. Between streams. So I started a bit early. I'll say the afternoon stream might be a little bit late. Because I might be helping with the school pickup run. Which is at 1-ish. And I meant to stream at like 2 to 4. So it might be a bit late. You can be free, my child. You've seen the errors of your ways. Is that what they want? I don't know if that's what they want. No, see? I'm gonna fail this quest because I don't know how to do it. Not the one I wanted. It's a cooked delicious feast. I don't have any eyes of the witness Plimbo. Are you done making me gold? Let's give them a confessional as well. Right above the prison. Oh. I still think Kitten's gonna beat me with the whole other thing. And the reason I think that is because Kitten knows the game better than I do. Because I sometimes get lost or confused. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? Like, Kitten kind of always knows what to do. Getting them not believe in themselves at all. Like, we'll see. I fully believe you. It'll be you. Alright. Another run on this and then I'll end. One more spider run! Then I shall end. What's that? Nice. We'll actually read this time rather than smashing it. Entering the land of the Biscuit, those of you is that it? Oh no, I don't like this. No, I just want a weapon that I can swing. I don't like the whole, like, I have to have a reticle and mashy smash. Look, it's the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. I have also decided on my special birthday stream, where I'll have webcam, I'm also going to have Alice in Wonderland tea in an Alice in Wonderland teacup. And I was looking for my pot of tea, because I have a pot of tea that has like a teacup built in the bottom, but I couldn't find it. Oh. And I would wear like a top hat, but I don't own one. Yeah, I'm gonna have Alice in Wonderland tea and Alice in Wonderland teacup. Yeah, to add to the stream. Add to the whole fact we're playing Alice. Oh, what do you want? I am not what I once was. There's no longer white. I am no fool. I know the end of near. I can take some comfort in confession. The blame hangs heavy around my neck. I introduced it to ideas of change. For my domain is knowledge, and it is ever evolving. An organic state of being for myself, but for him most unnatural. Death cannot flow backward. It was I who had him chained, forced into subjugation by the four of us. Subjugation, and you too shall be. Make peace, bow to me, lad. A lion in the guise of a lamb. I expected no less from a vessel of the Red Cow. Very well, war it is. Also my domain. Fight me, bitch! You made me kill one of my own followers last time, so I ain't forgiving you. I think Mike's been having a lot of fun with Mass Effect. See, I can never stream those games because when it comes to Mass Effect, I have to do everything. Like, I go and do every little thing you can do in those games. I find every little thing and I do it. Because it leads into the next game, which leads into the next game. So I want all the little things done. And on my last playthrough of the Mass Effect games, I also looked up which companions to take on which missions to get the most unique dialogue and the most character growth as well. So I was like, I'll take the people I don't even like the missions because they have the unique shit. And of course, we killed Ashley. Okay. Oh boy. Because fuck the space races. I can't wait for Mass Effect 4. Especially because they said they're going to focus on the Geth. I think what they mean by that is, you know that bit of space that's Geth occupied in Mass Effect? I think it means we're going to travel there. Because at the end of Mass Effect 3, the Geth civil war is kind of over. And they help the Tali's race get their home world back. Chance over weapon damage. So yeah, I like the idea of going to the Geth's part of space because the Geths are like my favorite enemy in Mass Effect. Not just my favorite enemy, Legion is my favorite follower in Mass Effect. I'm really sad you don't get him in the second one. Like, in the third one, I mean, it really upset me. I was like, oh, Legion! My boy, come back to me! And the game's like, no. That's the only bit of Mass Effect merch I want as well, is a Legion figure. and they're like impossible to get. Because when Mass Effect had merch and it was big, I was a kid. I couldn't get merch. I didn't even know there was merch. Now I'm an adult and I can afford it. It's impossible to find. I can find a lot of Garrus merch. I can find a lot of Garrus merch. Don't get me wrong, I like Garrus, but Legion is my boy. Question mark poo? Fight bot. Fine, we'll do question mark poo. See what happens. Oh, this wasn't too bad. This question mark was good. This question mark was good. Well, I wonder what poo means. Poo! It's just poo! It is just poo! That's awesome. Fight, and then fight. That was epic. Oh, it's the caterpillar. He's been smoking too much. Stomach out. These are like scorpion lobsters. Awesome. I'm guessing you gave up on Fallout, Mike. There's 1 minute you were playing Fallout, and then the next thing I know you're playing Mass Effect. I'm guessing Fallout pissed you off. Death to the spiders. By the way, sorry to anyone who has arachnophobia. I didn't know this would be this part. I didn't realize this part would be spiders. Yeah. I'm gonna die before I even get to the boss. And I didn't even need to go to this bit. I had the fucking entrance to the boss. Fuck you, spiders. And weird lobster dude. Oh, I'm for real gonna die. There we go. Nice. Oh, kitten, the symbol I use for you on our map is just your kitten poker. I think it's like Kitten Poker Productions or something, or not the plays one. The other one. Is it Productions? Or is it Crafts? I know it's something to do with creating. Creation. It's that simple. And then for me, I use Cookie Tulu because, yeah. My main thing is BBP then. I was gonna originally do us as our favourite Alice in Wonderland, Alice Madness Returns characters, but then I thought, what if we have the same favourite character? So I was like, oh, I died. That's all good. I'm dead now. Although, what if we have the same favourite character? So I'll just do our simples. Although I'm not even sure who my favourite Madness Returns character is. It might just be Alice herself. It fully might just be Alice herself. Being badass and looking pretty in her dress. I'm pretty sure yours is Chet. I'm gonna guess yours is Chet. I will be heading out in 2 minutes. Well, basically now. We'll finish up some stuff on the whole cult thing and then I'll head out. And go to my little broken end screen. Someone all worship me. Can we do the whole food ritual? Alright, let's bring Mike back to life though. He died of old age again. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Died of old age of 83. Back to life! Back to serving me. You get no rest. Even in death, you cannot escape the cult. The cult is always here. Get my trophy. Yeah. Cook some stuff and then head out. And then I will be back at roughly 2 o'clock. 2 to 4 with more Cult of the Lamb and more Lord Doming. This time about Balcon itself. And then after that you can see me in Mike's stream. I'm not going to be a part of Mike's stream, I just know I'm going to be there, be like, hi Mike, I'm watching. I believe Mike will be doing Fallout. Not Fallout. Fucking hell. I had this whole discussion a minute ago how he's doing Mass Effect now instead of Fallout, and then I said the wrong fucking game. Mike will be doing Mass Effect. Let's hear someone's confession. Whoa, them confessing really gives their faith up. Wow. How do I have a blue heart here? How do I have a blue heart here? What the fudge? Alright, let's save it. No, I don't. Me trying to figure out shit to do with the game, I'm like, I shouldn't have. Right, go to the end screen. Right. So thank you to anyone who was here lurking. Thank you to Mike for popping in and resubscribing. You really didn't have to. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to Kitten for being here. Yeah, so anyone watching this over on YouTube or who watched the stream, please go to the over on YouTube, go in the description down below. Either on stream, go to my Twitch page, and please look at the Biscuit brand official friends section. There is Jasper, awesome, amazing official artist. There is Oz, an amazing, awesome streamer. There is Kitten, another amazing, awesome streamer who loves Alice in Wonderland. And there is Mike UK42, who is an awesome streamer who does like Assassin's Creed and all the other games that I love playing. Yeah. And then if you feel like it, you can head to the Ko-fi and get yourself a Jasper the Coffee Dragon pin, because, you know, I have Coffee Dragon pins and I love them and they are cool. Next will be a Fridge Monkey, and I really don't give a shit about a Fridge Monkey. It's really horrible. Like, I have these little mascots that I love, like Cookie Zulu and Jasper the Coffee Dragon and a Ghost Boy, and then I have a Fridge Monkey and he's there and he's part of the team. I don't like him, and I just leave him in the fridge. I just leave him in the fridge. Anyway, thank you to anyone who watched. I'm gonna get going because I'm waffling. I don't think. Fuck it. I don't know how many people are here, but let's go raid someone real quick. If the raiding thing wants to load, it's just buffering. It's Kibby's on. We're raiding Kibby. They do Gravity Rush 2, which are Gravity Rush games that are fun. I'll be back at 2-ish. 2-ish. Might be a little late. Kibby's on. Let's go raid Kibby. Thank you and goodbye.